The small town of Monto is a haven for families and retirees, drawn to the North Burnett for its affordable homes. But that's changing, with residents hit with a 25% rate rise, the highest in the state.
Shocking, yeah, because I know that it's going to be hard for us.
Finding the extra $800 a year will be a struggle for Fee Montio.
Electricity, insurance, everything. It's very hard.
The council insists the drastic hike is essential.
Putting council on a pathway to an improved financial position so that we can actually remain in place.
Queensland councils are calling for their general purpose federal funding to increase from 0.5% of Commonwealth taxation revenue to 1%.
It is absolutely critical that there is a fundamental reset.
North Burnett residents don't think they're getting bang for their buck.
I have no sewerage, I have no curb and guttering, I have no street lighting.
So are we going to forgo our medications, or are we going to forgo our food, or are we going to forgo our insurances? It's just impossible.
It's a heavy burden for the nearly 6,500 ratepayers across the 6 North Burnett towns, and new residents are hard to find. Only 59 rateable properties have been added to the books in the past 10 years.
They think Monto is cheap to live, but not now anymore.
At the Rocky Dump, the fees just got higher.
Well, I think it's disgusting with everything, all the other costs of living at the moment. They even charge you for green waste.
Well, makes it tougher, definitely. Especially when they just wanted to get rid of rubbish.
While Rockhampton residents have avoided a large rate rise, the council warns the Queensland government's bin tax is biting.
We don't want to be increasing costs. We know how cost of living is very critical at the moment, but we can't avoid it.
In 2019, the state government introduced a waste levy to stop interstate rubbish being dumped in Queensland. But to avoid it being applied to household bins, it paid larger councils a 100% offset. Now that's being wound back. In Rockhampton, the offset has dropped by 30%, meaning the council has a $1 million shortfall. That's forecast to rise to almost $3 million annually by 2030.
It's evaporated. So you talk about cost shifting, it's just a way that we believe we've been unfairly dealt with.
The waste levy is part of the state government's plan to reduce rubbish being sent to landfill and to encourage recycling. But councils argue it's terrible timing in a cost of living crisis, and households don't have appropriate alternatives to divert waste from their bins. Councils want an urgent freeze on any levy changes until the state government completes its waste strategy due later this year.
Monique Menzies has been trading at this Townsville salon for 19 years.
Just looks like you've been at the beach, love, and you just got a little bit of sun on the ends. Yeah, that looks beautiful.
She's had to increase her prices, prompted by a hike in council rates. She now pays $11,000 a year.
This is one tiny little salon. I'm not really sure what I get extra for the $11,000.
The Townsville City Council has jacked up minimum commercial rates by 50%, citing increased land values. For many, it comes on top of power and insurance hikes.
I think everybody's probably almost at the point where you can't absorb anymore.
By the council increasing rates by up to 20 times inflation, just puts more pressure on Townsville.
Monique Menzies' salon is nestled in a collection of shops in a residential area. She can't understand why her commercial rates have jumped so dramatically when she only has access to the same council services as nearby homes.
I actually don't have anything extra from the council to what I do at home, yet my rates here are more than twice, almost 3 times what they are at home.
On the southern Moreton Bay Islands, population is on the rise. These islands attract retirees and people looking for a cheaper lifestyle, but council rates have risen sharply in recent years, and residents say they've seen little infrastructure to show for it. Monica Kruger retired to Macleay Island 4 years ago. But the avid sailor didn't bank on soaring rates.
My rates have gone from about 550 to about 780 since 2021.
Across Redland City Council, rates and charges are up more than 10%. It's one of the highest in the southeast corner.
We didn't plan for that kind of rate rise.
We've got a significant portion of elderly, disabled, disadvantaged people still living here, and they're going to find it difficult.
Robin Harris has lived on the island for 22 years. He says issues like the state of the roads have become more pronounced as the population grows.
The village centre isn't adequate for the current population, frankly.
The council says it's constantly improving the island's roads and is working to better support businesses. But Mr Harris thinks it's time for a major rethink.
Redlands cannot support the islands, all 6 islands, on its own. It's impossible.